I'm a Barbie girl. It's time to look at the reviews and the box office projections. It's Barbenheimer weekend, guys. And like I said, I'm seeing Oppenheimer first because it's a movie I'm more excited for. Seeing it tomorrow, and then I don't know when I'll see Barbie. I'll probably see Barbie on Friday. That's what I'm guessing. 89% certified fresh, 167 reviews. Barbie is a visually dazzling comedy whose meta humor is smartly complemented by subversive storytelling. So a lot of people have been talking about this. Like, obviously you don't have to take it seriously, but a lot of people were like, okay, well, look at this. It's good. Barbie is also absolutely bonkers, and I was 100% on board with wherever it took me. I sat in the theater beaming with a grin not even a bright pink bazooka could wipe off my face. Gerwig's film is good enough, but in a perfect Barbie world, it would have been better and made Ken a sidekick, not a co-star. Somehow, director Greta Gerwig has struck a balance between unhinged whimsy, deep humanity, and comedic bliss. There's an enjoyable movie buried under all that hype, especially for those receptive to unwrapping the neatly packaged real-world themes while watching Barbie strut her stuff. It would be easy to lean into the camp aspects of the role, but Robbie takes on Barbie with a wide-eyed earnestness. Interesting. What gives me hope was the response of the preview screening audience with whom I saw Barbie, mostly women, mostly young, who laughed with a sense of a release that had a giddy, liberating edge to it. All right, and then we have our first film festival for today. We got Mr. Christopher Reed right here. The cast is game, but the script is lame. So there's your bad review right there. Other than that, mainly positive. So when it comes to box office projections right here, it says, I'm looking at screen right here per deadline. It says new box office projections put Barbie at anywhere between 90 million and 125 million when it comes to, I guess, domestic opening weekend. And then, of course, we'll talk about Oppenheimer a little bit. The first worldwide projections are also released with Barbie bringing in $165 million. So 165 million worldwide. There's potential for, and apparently Margot Robbie even said, like, when it came to her pitch, when it came to this, or at least trying to get it approved, but I know that Amy Schumer was attached to it first, which is kind of weird, but I remember reading this quote right here where, like, she said it has potential to reach $1 billion. It very much does. Will it? Who knows? It'd be pretty crazy if it does. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not shock me if it does. It's not going to be a bomb. We're not going to get a floppy flop when it comes to this, but it is going to be pretty curious to see where it actually ends up landing, especially after it gets word of mouth. I mean, that's the thing, is word of mouth is always a thing. And when people are talking about the meta and not taking it too seriously, while also having some themes that have to do with the real world, and hopefully it's not going to be too preachy or too, dare I say, woke, it's too woke. I'm sure there's going to be, of course, that section of YouTube that pretty much hates everything and says everything's woke. They're going to have, of course, their videos and their thumbnails talking about how woke Barbie is. Maybe they won't. Maybe it'll be surprised. Like I said, you got to kind of like balance it out. Don't get too preachy. Don't get too whatever the hell, but you know how it is. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens, where it lands.